This is Shanghai Century Square. It's located in Shanghai Pudong district, right on the crossing between Middle Yangao Road and linking up with Century Avenue and Dongfan Road. This is a pretty attractive area because it's an open plaza where people come very often. Lots of people gather here in the afternoons to fly kites and over the weekends. I just got here on a Friday and there wasn't quite much going on here, right? This day, you can see right now, this is the satellite view of the park, and that's like the unique landmark of the area. This is pretty attractive to people. You could see it anywhere. You know exactly that it's Shanghai Century Square. The Century area is quite famous in Shanghai because we've got lots of Century attractions like the Century Avenue, the Century Square, the Century Park, and we got a Science and Technology Museum located in the same area. We got the People's Court located of Shanghai located in the same area. This is also a kind of greenery, the grasslands of the area, the beautiful trees and plants and flowers in the area. It's quite open and airy. For those who be living in Pudong and those who haven't visited Shanghai yet, if you happen to come to Shanghai, this could be a pretty good choice for you. And you can see right here we got some giant pillars, 8 of them in numbers, rising right high to about 15 meters high. And they're located just at the entrance from the subway station, area. Yeah, this is standing right across towards the subway station and looking through to, this is like the main entrance which leads to the subway station, and from the subway station there are about 4 exits. Exit number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 actually there. And it's easy to get here. If you want to come here by subway station, you might have to use subway line 2 and get up at Science and Technology Museum. Equally, you could drive from the Pussy side, that's the east part of the Huangpu River. You could go right across the Middle Ring Road, the Huangpu Bridge, and you get directly on the Middle Yangao Road. There you find the Fandianlu, and then you go right off to Jinxiolu. There you see the Century the Century Square right here. It's pretty much, this area is quite famous because the immigration of Shanghai, the key immigration of Shanghai is also located in this area. The main international expo hall is also located in this area, and the Science and Technology Museum, the Science Park, and lots of attractions here. So if you happen to stop by in Shanghai, this is an area you won't avoid to visit. And you could follow my video to pick the location, and from there you'll be able to locate many other attraction areas, and you'll have fun. right below the subway here, the subway exits here, and the open plaza where we have lots of young people come here for skating, and we have kids come here for roller skating, and quite a lot of fun here in the afternoon for flying of kites. Right below this is a huge market where you can get literally every clothing and item you might want in Shanghai. Lots of foreigners go here to buy stuff because most of the items here use the European size marks and the American sizes. And this way, and you could do quite a lot of shopping about whatever you want. Here, they are kind of legal international brands being sold here, and also the local Chinese brands. There is a beautiful creative design right here in the middle. I'm sure it's reading on it, civilization Pudong. And actually this is quite a civilized area. It's like one of the top most civilized areas is in China. And if you get here, you will understand that lots of people in China do speak English. Like most of the people here will literally respond to your questions in English, so you don't get any troubles or any doubts as to where you're going, like you're feeling lost in China. Right in front of me right now, you'll see that there is a pretty big roundabout, and it's pretty round, and in the middle of it is the landmark. And here there's an underpass on a road that links from the Middle Yangon Road and continue right down to the Dongfang Road, right underpass the Century Avenue and the Century Plaza itself. And this makes it quite comfortable and make it quite safe for touristy purposes. This video is being shot from different angles. Considering the landmarks, we try to shoot it from the back of the landmark and see the general view from the front of the landmark. And we took from the front, from all the sides, try to get a general view of the sceneries around the Century Square from the landmark itself. This is a pretty beautiful area. You can see lots of flowers and neatly, carefully arranged in different colors and representing different feelings. And especially here in Shanghai right now, it's spring. There is March the 26th, 2021. It's spring, and so lots of flowers blossoming in the city, and this area is particularly very beautiful and quite attractive considering the number of flowers. And as you stand right here, you can see right across a huge area that's along the Century Avenue. It stretches right here for about 3 kilometers and leading right down to the Lujiazui area where we have the giant buildings of Shanghai. This is the literal base of the landmark, and it's in a roundabout where all the cars come and turn around, take their different directions. from here I'll be leading you to see the Sanctuary Park. This is a pretty large park covering more than 5 meters square, and you can see on the map that there is also a lake in the park, and also a crossing right across the park, a river that crosses through the park. This is the main gate to the park, and it's not so busy today, but if you go on Sundays or Saturdays, on very sunny spring days like this, you will have great fun with lots of visitors coming from all around the country to spend time in the park, because the park makes provision for very so many fun facilities, and you'll probably have fun. Here we have lots of athletes practicing and running in the park and getting ready for maybe some fun in the future. I wasn't chance today to go into the park because it was a Friday, and this hour of the day the park was usually locked and there were very few visitors. So, and this is just to give you a clue of where the park is located. There is also a subway line 2 that leads to Sanctuary Park Station. Here you can get out on any exit, and you'll be able to see Sanctuary Park. This is the satellite view of the Sanctuary Park, and this is like the surrounding view. These are my contact details, and my name is Harry Visser. Feel free to subscribe to my channel for more fun things in China, and you can contact me by email or phone.